that's when they get to that point, it gets a little bit more difficult. So we'll see how it goes. Luxus is going to be the first one to attack for TCM, though.
Yes, and so Lex is coming up. This is a very interesting map to attack on, as you have very many areas to get in there, and you see already the aggression coming out by this defense, just barely missing. We're both players on each other, and already a defender on that rail pad going to have vision on Lux's the majority of the time, and Lux is choosing to go kind of to the left by this mountain so the rail pad player cannot get the angle on him, but Lux is deciding to bring the action towards him. So is he going to be able to get this angle or not? It looks like he can't, but there it goes. Gets a big shot onto him and juked the shot by the rail pad player. That was tough. Streaking down though, just missing the shot onto. Oh wow, never mind. He gets that follow-up shot onto Nicodemus to take him out, and so Lux is looking in a very promising position, going to get on top of this castle here and get an angle onto the defender. Does take a hit as he drops down, misses his own shot, but gets the goal capture, and so TCM will take their first offensive round, and RoughNex going to be fighting from behind to start. Good luck to RoughNex. I appreciate you guys coming out, and you have been given great matches. Get an offensive round and make a match out of this.
And a nice offensive awareness by Luxus. So you'll see a lot of teams play kind of a 2-1 here. They'll have the two guys back at the pole, and then they'll have the one guy up on the hill there where the rail pad is, and already there's a shot by Alliance. 1-2, bang, takes Frantic and Didix out, and he's got down to one defender and two armors, so he's definitely at an advantage here, and he's going to press in and go ahead and try to make something out of that. Looking for, are they in there? Nope. This is going to be a little bit of hide and seek here, as Alliance is already in a good spot right there at the pole, waiting for the time to tick down. When that timer gets to 0, oh wow, what a shot by Luxus with a double tap. Just caught him right at the right time. He was getting ready to make his run, and as he was distracted, they got the shots in, and that's going to make it 2-0 for TCM. Nice play by Alliance to take them down a little further, but in the end, it's up to TCM, and Frantic is going to take the railgun now for them.
Yeah, the one thing I think is so amazing about these players is even without actually seeing the players, their awareness of where they would or should be is just outstanding.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like they have like this sixth sense going on, and they're able to really tell where it's at. But Nico getting an early hit onto Frantic. Frantic trying to get an angle with the rail pad, not able to do so, is going to come over to that right side into a player, going to avoid the rocket. Good shot there with the nucleus. We often call that the basketball grenade. Is able to get a good, great 180 shot though, but unfortunately takes a third hit there by Dala Dave. And RoughNex taking their first round here will pull within one. Dala Dave hopefully will be able to get an offensive point here on the map for his team, as he's rolling with the momentum of those last couple shots in the end of that round.
I believe both these teams are Swedish, and they're really playing well, both teams so far. Well, this is a good game. As Dala Dave looks for, I thought he would take a shot there, but he's going to go ahead and wait for a more better angle there to present itself, but he's gotten behind him again. They came up with that proactive defense there, and Frantic and Didix got behind him as he went to the pole, and that was enough to get a couple shots in and take him out and put him up by 2 now. And here comes Didix to add to that on the attempt for offense.
You really saw the swarm there that we've talked about before. It was like the second that first hit got in, they all just dove in. All of them were on the ground coming in, no one on high ground. And it looks like we might have a player trying to swoop around here on Didix. Didix might not be able to see him. Going to be coming from his left backside. Up now on a rail pad, jumping onto that over archway. So we'll probably avoid it. And you see him trying to find the defenders. Not really sure. I got a good angle of them moving around. You couldn't really see him. Trying to get that long range snipe. Takes a great shot there by Nico to get a hit, and Nico getting a second one. So the defense here has just been superb by RoughNex. Unfortunately, not able to break the defense of TCM. Great hit there onto Dala Dave, and now he's going to own the goal by himself and gets the second offensive point here for TCM, bringing the score up to 4-1, and they'll be on defense. Now Nico is really going to have an awesome offensive round here to bring his team back into this match.
Yeah, and there you see one of the disadvantages of pushing up and playing that more forward style of defense. If they manage to get behind you, they can get that goal cap and just get the point by standing on the pole long enough. And so that's what they did right there. As Diddix does get a shot on Nico early on. Oh, nice shot. Jumping down to take Diddix out there as the exchange knocks Nico down to 2 armor, but he's only got 2 guys to deal with now. And you see them setting up right around the fence way there. Frantic's going to back off, and they are going to retreat towards this courtyard for as he's going to come in, and that leaves he's tough as you come through those doors. Wow, and a shot on a Frantic there. Now it's going to be a 1v1 here. Luxus with the hit to take him down, though, and put him up 5-1. It is game and match point coming up for Luxus if he can get this offensive point.
Yes, and to be honest, though, this is the place Luxus wants to be. There's not really that much pressure on him if he doesn't get this. Being up by 4, it's really going to allow his team to take a couple defensive rounds. There's still 2 offensive rounds that RoughNex needs to take for them to be able to even it up. And you see 2 very offensive players already. One on that rail pad. Luxus just saw him but takes the hit from the rail pad, just missing his shot. The player should have his laser reloaded but takes a hit there by Dave again. Dave now just taken out by Luxus. And so with 1 armor remaining, Lux is making his way over towards that castle and going to rotate back over towards this other door, trying to get an angle on one of the defenders coming in here, hoping one would try to sneak in. Doesn't get the angle he was looking for, and now coming in, there's that player on the pole, not able to hit the player in the corner, and good shot by Alliance to bring it 5-2. Hopefully they will be able to keep this rolling and send it into a 3rd map.
It's entirely possible, as Alliance is going to go on offense here for RoughNex, and we'll see how he does. Yeah, again, I see a lot of jumping, and if they can catch you in the air like that, it's a lot easier to predict where the rocket's going to land as the offensive player lands. Sometimes they can work that to their advantage. Oh, a nice dodge there by Alliance, dodging some of that rocket fire from afar, but that one was coming right at him. Now they know where he's at, though, so they're going to try to push in, and Diddix hits him, but he hits Diddix with a nice shot there with the rail. He's going to stay up here on this high ground. He's got people on either side of him. He doesn't know which way to jump right now. Should I hit this guy or that guy? He goes for that guy and takes Luxus out with a big shot there. And he's going to go to the pole. There's going to be a battle here. 1-2. Another shot by Frantic. Takes him down to 1 armor. There he goes. He got Frantic with another rail shot. And he's going to make this 5-3. RoughNex getting a point back and staying alive here. And if they can get a defensive point on Frantic, they'll still be keeping this very, very close. But Frantic, if he gets this, that's the match. So we'll see how it goes, Indrek.
That was an amazing round there to get that offensive point, but an immediate trade. Frantic is going to be at 2 vs 2. Gets the jump up off the wall. I do not think that Day was expecting that, and Frantic going to be facing 1 defender versus his 2 armor. Going to be going up on the rail pad, and you see the defender going straight into cover, which is very smart. Now Frantic coming out, though. The defender back on the pole, streaking in very fast. Can't get that shot. We'll see if he's going to, yes, go up to the top and get on top of the castle here, or the fortress, whatever you want to call it. Streaks down, gets the hit, and that is going to be map 2. 2 maps to 0. 6-3 here for this map. TCM will take the 2nd map.